Hey, what is going on YouTube? Billy AZ Prospector back here finally with the follow-up video. I've been traveling quite a bit. Been over in St. Louis, Missouri. I've been over to California and more so recently Colorado. I think I just uploaded a video to where you could actually see me going out to the Denver Gem and Mineral Show. I know most of you like to check out some of the coins, but if you watch through that whole entire video, you'll see where I did come across some coins even at that show, and a little bit of educational treasure hunter out of Florida, which is pretty neat to see his finds that he was selling at that show. But anyways, this video is primarily a follow-up from my Long Beach Expo show, and I wanted to show you what my haul was. So we'll get right into it. If you can see, got some gloves recently. Some of you have been saying, hey, you need to be wearing gloves. So here you go. These were actually out of a straight from China shipment, and they were actually for a wire stripper machine that I had acquired. And don't waste your money on those machines. But anyways, let's just get into it. So it had been a while since I had done any focus on my Lincoln cents, and I think actually from my last coin show haul video it had been some time. So here's a 1938. This is an MS67 Plus in red with a CAC sticker on it. Really nice example of a 1938. On the obverse there, you really don't have any carbon spots whatsoever. Really clean coin. And on the reverse, same thing. This actually has some interesting like red toning happening on the red, if that makes sense. Try to get a better view there so you can actually try to see what I'm talking about. Pretty nice coin though, so that'll go nicely into the collection. I can't remember if it was this one. I think it was this one that had already been registered under somebody else's registry set on PCGS. So I had sent a request in. When somebody already has that coin listed on their registry set, you can't add it to yours. So it popped off an email notification to the old registry holder to remove that coin from their set, and I could add it to mine. So I got to actually go do that. So there you go. I think in that light there, you can actually see what I'm talking about. I got to figure out some kind of different lighting, because if you can see, I'm picking up my fluorescent light that I have in this room to show these to you. So I'm going to see if I can't get something better to help show these coins for you. And I'm actually using a newer video editor, so bear with me while I'm trying to figure that out in these next few videos. So there's that one. I also just want to take a minute to give a shout out to all my recent subscribers. Thank you all for who all of you have been with me from the very beginning, and then all you that have recently subscribed. Matter of fact, today we just hit 800 subscribers, so I really just wanted to shout out to you. This is why I'm doing this. It's fun, it's educational, and I just enjoy coins. I really do. It's just something that I've gotten into probably over the last, probably right around 15 years or so. Here's an example of a 1939. This is also an MS67 red plus. What I'm starting to notice is when I first started putting this Lincoln wheat cent collection together, I started with the MS65 red. I knew I didn't want to do any red browns or browns in this collection. I wanted to stick strictly to the red right here, and I didn't want to do anything really below a 65 if I could help it. So I'd rather, what I mean by that is, instead of spending $50 for a coin, I'd rather just hold on to that $50, cornhole that somewhere, and then when I was able to save up enough money to buy a little bit higher grade, I would. And so now I've gotten to the point now where to be a top tier registry set like I want to have for these, 67 and 67 pluses is where I'm really going to need to be. So I think if you guys watched my Long Beach Expo show, I did see an example of a 68 beautiful coin, but that coin was $3,100, and I can't remember the date on it, but man, it was a beauty. And so the reason I took some video and pictures of it, I wanted to just be able to use it as a reference for my coins, because I do have some coin rolls that I need to share with you guys that I've got online from years ago, and I want to take those and compare them to what I have here, the 67 plus, and then the example, the 68, and then send off, and hopefully I can start doing a little bit better. But there you can see the high cheekbone. You got a nice example, the beard, a nice hairline, and the fields are relatively clean. And then here is the reverse. Real nice coin though. Nice red. Pretty good example overall. So this one's a little bit different too. You'll notice here, this is a different holder. He's got the hologram there, PCGS. Behind it maybe a world. I can't really make it out what it was. Compared to the newer style holders, some of the new ones even, you'll see the shield. And then here's a example of what the new ones look like, where they've got this hologram going across. I believe they keep changing this up as far as something they can do to help, I guess, the counterfeiters, if you will. The newest one that you're going to get, and then the newest ones that are going to have the option for the shield, that's going to just help with counterfeiting, I would imagine. So anyways, there's those two examples. And I couldn't recall if I've showed these other two to you. So again, the 3839, I had this example too. Here's the 1940 MS67 plus red with the CAC sticker. I'm not a big follower or fan of the CAC and like paying a premium for the CAC yet. No one's really talked me into it, but if I can find a coin that is relatively in my price range, that I'm not paying too much of an over premium for the CAC sticker, I'm good with it. I will pick those up versus one that doesn't have it. This one's a nice fiery red as well. It's actually got some toning going on above on the top, so this very well could have come out of an older holder that maybe was not acid free, which is causing some of the toning. But nevertheless, still a beautiful coin, still in a red, 67 plus. And again, as I just explained, this is what I'm going after now if I can. This is another coin I picked up. This is a 1958D MS67 full band. Now this one is really got a lot of nice rainbow colors on it. Shout out to Michael Kittle. You're the one I actually got this from at the show when I first met you. So again, I've recently subscribed to his channel, so guys, check him out if you haven't already. And what a cool coin though. Really nice toning going on in that coin. I saw that was the first one I saw. It really popped. He had some nice buffalo scents as well. I think I saw buffalo, and then maybe some of the newer nickels that has some nice blue toning going on too. But this one really stood out, and right where I wanted to be price-wise as well. Not much toning going on at all on the back side. Again, you got the full bands there that I believe maybe you can see there. Got the full bands, but I just love that toning on the front. Nice rainbow all right around the fields. Doesn't really go too much. You got a yellow tone at least across the bust of the face, but awesome toning. So not really a collector of these, but I thought, hey, that's a nice coin, so I went ahead and picked that up. Now you saw me going around, I think towards the end of that video I started saying, you know, wanted to show you all you guys who are not numismatics and you really just are here to stack bullion and coins. Well, guess what? So am I. So I also, not only am I'm into these, I am also into the silver. So over here, I don't know if you can see it, I've kind of played around with sticking at least a corner of it so you could see it. But let me reveal this to you. So let's start off with the back. I was really excited about this. So you can see that this is a poured silver bar. And let me see if this will maybe give it away up here. This is maybe from stacking on other bars over the time. It's got a little bit of stamping. Do you know what it is yet, guys? There's some serial numbers there on the bottom. Not from this bar, but from other bars that have just kind of been stacked on. Let's go with the edges before I reveal what this is. Nice pan loaf bar is what I like to call these. So if you ever watch anybody that's poured bars or anything like that, I really like this style of bar. It's kind of like a loaf pan, if you will, a bread pan. Kind of cool. But who's already guessing the size and weight of this one? You can see what it is compared to one of my pennies here in the holders of PCGS. Is anybody thinking it's not a 1 ouncer? Obviously, 1 ouncer would probably be about that big. It's not going to be a 1,000 ouncer. I wish. How about 1 kilo? So this is a Johnson Matthey bar. Johnson Matthey bars, I really like Johnson Matthey. I've not really seen a whole lot of the 1 kilos. Matter of fact, when I first went by this booth from the gentleman that was selling these, he had about 6 of them. By the time I came back around, he only had 3, and I had had enough money to went ahead and just get one more, so I was pretty stoked about that. So $9.99 plus fine. There's the certified Canada, I think is what it says there. Yeah, assay office, so confirmed. I just think that's a really nice bar. It's got a little bit of toning happening right over here. That'll look really cool just laying on the bookshelf. Would that be kind of funny, just leaving this out? Not gonna happen though. So there is that. So I was going around. I was again, I was acquiring these, and I thought, man, am I ready to go home for the day? And I was, nope, I'm not. So had to go here. So as I was going around, and if you saw, gosh, guys, I was only able to show you so much of the show just because people generally don't like you filming. The show, Long Beach Expo, doesn't like you filming. But I checked with the front guys when I was getting my credentials to make sure that I could get in, that, hey, if I at least present myself that I got a YouTube channel, I want to show some people on YouTube and of the world what the Long Beach Expo is all about, you know, here you go. So anyways, I went walking around and I found this guy. So 1879, and this is an MS64, and if I wasn't mistaken, yeah, MS64. So as you know, I'm building this Morgan dollar collection. I'll go ahead and show it to you. This guy was $1.75. It's got some toning going on all the way around. Nice toning, I thought. So I am a fan of Blight, but I'm also a fan of the toning. So how about a combination of both? I thought that was pretty cool. And there's the reverse of it. Nice example. This is actually an older holder from NGC, and I'm doing pretty much the whole registry set of NGC only for this set, and I'm trying to stick with just the MS63 or higher, so you usually won't go anything lower than a 63. So as you walk around, I mean, they literally have everything at the Long Beach Expo, guys. If you wanted to bring, I'm sure, over $100,000, you would have no problem spending it there. The first time I walked into one of those shows, I think I saw a transaction taking place. Man, I felt out of my element. It was out of my league, guys. The first transaction I think I saw was $80,000 being transacted in silver. I could not believe that. And obviously the guy wasn't walking away with that in his car. He was going to have it delivered, but he was doing a deal. And then I saw another deal. It was like $4,000 for like a double eagle gold coin or something like that. And I couldn't believe it. You know, I'm trying to, for the most part, mind my own business. But they have, I mean, some of the world's best coins at this show. So there's that. Had to pick it up, add it to the collection of everything else. And then I had this one here. Same group. They gave me these nice little envelopes to keep these in, so they weren't banging around when I was carrying them. And so this is a, well, I'll let you take a look at it first before I reveal what this is. So there was the other one. Here's this one. Now, this is kind of funny because I thought that those were relatively close, but they designated this one as a 65. So here's an 1898 MS65. Now, one would think like terribly higher? Not much. I mean, for the date, you're only $10, and obviously I didn't actually pay sticker price for these, so because I was getting 2 of them, I was actually sit down and make a pretty decent deal for both of these. So if you were to look at those though, there's a difference in the holders from the older style to the newer style. The newer style being the left on the MS65 and the older being the one on the right, MS64. So there is that. And here is the reverse, but boom, check out that toning. This one had really nice reverse toning. I really like that. So as you can see, I'm okay with getting into some of the whites, but that have really nice toning. I think that's pretty nice. So it's coming almost like from the bottom left up to the right there. Really nice coin. So I'm going to get these all added to the collection of that, but there you go, guys. That is my haul right there for the Long Beach Expo 2019 September. They do have 4 of those shows every year in Long Beach at the, I think it's at their Standard Convention Center there in Long Beach, right next to the water. Beautiful place. And this time I got to take the family along, so it was kind of cool. They didn't actually go to the show with me, but they went along for at least a trip and got to spend some time out there. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. You can see the haul. Let me know if you have any comments, feedback, questions on any of these coins, or questions about the show in general, and I'd be happy to answer them. I look forward to many videos in the future. I got a couple more hauls and a couple more videos I got to get going here, but again, like I said, I've been traveling quite a bit, so forgive me for that. And I look forward to giving you guys some examples of just some other things to be considering. So thanks again. Appreciate it. Again, thank you to all my subscribers. Here we are at 800. Can't wait to get to 1,000. I'm going to have to do something special for you all at the 1,000. So make sure that you leave a comment in this video here of the 800 mark, because I want to make sure that any comment is what's going to be used in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet for the 1,000 subscribers, but I am going to do something. So make sure that you comment in this video. This video is going to be the one that allows me to pick a random name from this video. So thanks, guys. Catch you later.